Hi all. So today is the mark of um, 1 month of trying Sashiko, and I want to give you an update. So this was the first the first attempt of doing the Sashiko after a few trainings, and so this is like still like I look at it now. Like there's a lot of like tension happening going on. If you see the fabric is kind of scrunching up, and even though I try to stretch the stitches and the fabric, and then there's some spots that also like this one isn't as great, it's like kind of overlapping, and then I think a few weeks after, like 1 or 2 weeks after that, I just try to do just regular like line, and it has been helpful a lot to do this actually, to really get into the rhythm and get into the the stitches. You can also see the difference between this is the first line. If you notice carefully, as you look down, it's getting like smaller and smaller and a little more even throughout. So that's something that I kind of okay with. And recently I have decided to do the curves, like so this one is, I designed my own pattern here, and so I just drew the curves from, actually I have the template, like the like semi half circle templates, and I just like connect the line together. And this one actually have taught me a lot about doing the curves and the circle, like really tricky part to do the circle and the curves, and also learning how to starting the stitch, so that it doesn't look like there's a spot. So there's some spot that for example here you can tell that I started a new stitches right there because there's a little space. So so like this has actually helped me a lot to really teach me how to start and get even stitches, because I have to do it a little slower. I could not really fit a lot of stitches in one needle. I could only do maybe three. Maybe three is the maximum, and I think like some places, for example, this one does the like really small circle right here. I actually done one stitch at a time right here, like because it's just so small. I cannot do the curves with like multiple stitches because I thought it would look like a straight line. And then connecting the, hold on, let's see here. Oh, here. So this is the space where I also have like have to calculate how to make the circle look like there's a line continuing. So like it actually gives me a lot of lessons here. And then like where the stitches meet, like some people kind of like it says that it's okay to have a little like line, but as aesthetically speaking, like this is like a really nice corner to look at, right? Because it has like that space of the intersections, and then the spots where the line kind of met, like for example the green one in the middle right here. It's not as pleasant as this one, right? So but the thing is, it's just a matter of what is it that you are doing for, right? If it's for aesthetically, then go ahead and measure, or like make sure that your line doesn't meet. But if it's just for decorating and or using like using it for coasters and whatnot, then it doesn't really matter. So it's just a matter of taste. And this one actually, like you can also see the tension is a little bit more better. I don't see any scrunching places. So because I have been, as I finish stitching, I always like stretch the stitch and make sure that the fabric isn't scrunching up. The back is kind of, as always, a mess because I plan to cover this up, so I don't need to worry about I'm not cutting these out because no one's gonna see this, you know. So yeah, just a little update to tell you, you know, like after a month of just doing a few, not too long either each day, I think maybe like 10-20 minutes, and I starting to get better at it. All right, so thank you so much for coming to listening me talking about my progress. So if you find this helpful, please subscribe to the channel, and then I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.